Oh, actually, hang on. Before we do that, let's get you reconned in India. And then you... I've got details on her. No, we don't. We need to investigate her to find out what her details are. And then hopefully we can start stealing some bloody scientists. Right, you've arrived. You're going to work on her. Oh, not this again. I want you to convert her. Wait, you two reconned already? Oh, did it cancel your... It cancelled your mission. And then you are identifying her. Everyone's still busy. So we got the information on her. You were detected. Mordred, I hate to say this, but I need you. We're negotiating an energy agreement with Turkey and would like to have PR Goodall with us. Expertise would support our arguments and help us obtain the best possible agreement. We'd need them with us next week. Turkey's improvement relationship is reduced and Goodall refused. Okay, then you basically need to just try it again. Oh, not this again. Nope. Alright, I'm going to send you back to Britain. I'm going to have to try to use your hacking skill. I'm getting way too many alerts around the world. It makes everything else more difficult. Alright, cult. Charlatan, misogynistic, heartbroken, and flighty. Maestro! So Maestro is going to be the perfect choice to go after her. Just double check she's still there. She is. Right, Maestro, you head up there. You start reconning here. You start trying to find their scientists. And then you fly over here. That's going to take freaking ever though. Alright, hack. USA. Lower the alert level. India military operation in Venezuela is complete. Turkish military operation in Central African Republic is complete. You were conspicuous by your absence. Oh well. Oh! Oh, god damn it! Now we're fourth. India's announced their implementation of the Clear Coins technology. Intel suggests they have transferred exclusive control of the technology to the World Bank, which would account for the recent increase in the Sigma program budget. We can expect that India will advance even more quickly in its Sigma research. Turkey's abandoned the race for the Sigma technology. Significant lag behind the rest of the world has made its operations too costly. We're doing well, apparently. Right, you need to seduce her. Four turns. Hell, we can try. I think that the bug with that ability is she always gets detected instead of never gets detected. Which is a pretty big freaking book. I'm starting again. I'm too far behind, and not having a hacker is game-endingly critical. So, new account. Okay. Because it makes the job for all of the other agents that much more dangerous. So, we're gonna go... Who came second in that poll? Slavic. So we'll pick Slavic instead. So first up is going to be Espoir. Then we're going to go with Slavic. Oh, we got a new guy as well. Who was that? Him. Diplomat. Also elite. So we can't get him this time around, but for next time. Born to a family that moves in powerful circles, Liu Zemin graduated top of her class, that's clearly a dude, in international law at Beijing University, studying a further 2 years at Harvard and a year researching Columbia. Buoyed by this success, she entered the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs, where she leads a high-flying career. Torn between Eastern and Western culture, Liu Zemin cultivates a darker side. Her psychological profile shows mental weakness and a tendency to drastic radicalism. She ascends to the highest positions in authority. She could trigger a world war. Bloodthirsty puppet master negotiator, highly capable when it comes to bribing scientists, and is also high profile. Anyway, Slavic. You're the hasty hacker. Probably born in Moscow of school dropout, Alexei is largely self-taught computer expert carrying out highly illegal operations from an abandoned industrial sites around the world that store thousands of computers dedicated to hacking, theft, attacks and scams. Wanted 31-year-old millionaire in the West, Alexei is constantly on the move, but his business continues to run smoothly. Why would I work for you? It's time to forget the past and make yourself anew. Do me a little favour and I'll cancel all the arrest warrants out for you. I want to take over the world and I need someone at the helm. Yeah, she could have been trans. Five arrest warrants. Yeah, getting rid of the arrest warrants would be pretty nice. But then again, he's a hacker and he can kind of do that himself. Make yourself anew. That doesn't seem to be anything that he's trying to say. Want to take over the world. No, we're going to go with that. Gonna make a great team, you and I. Okay, we got him. And then I'm going to take Maestro and Tiger. Because that seems to be a pretty good team. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? So you're going to go to France. You're going to start hacking Germany to lower the alert level. You can infiltrate Germany. You can go for Turkey. You don't need a gun. And that can go to France. Okay. Espoir, I need you to find their scientists, please. And you. And you. Actually, no, you two need to recon first of all. Let's get ourselves established. Alert level decreased in Germany. See? See? That's what it should be doing. Then basically I just want to keep hammering Germany's security systems. Mission accomplished. I was able to infiltrate their research facility and gathered all the actionable intel I could find. Director, I represent the Caliphate of the Levant. We want to establish a fair, balanced Islamic Republic in the countries ravaged by oil in the West. Blah, 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 blah. Counting on you. You want me to hack America? Can do. Okay, you... No, let's... Yeah, click on you. And then we're going to start identifying these two. We'll hack America next. Alert level in Germany, 0%. See, was that so difficult? I want you to hack America. I'm going to lower the alert level first of all. Because I basically just want to drop the alert level everywhere. That's true, I might well want to get rid of his alert, arrest warrant here. He doesn't have one in the UK. That's apparently removed because he's working for us. So we're going to continue hacking the US. Alright. And then you are going to start locating their scientists. As are you. Got all the intel on LukCon. So let's see what LukCon is all about. Without ties, incorruptible, misandrous, and heartbroken. That definitely sounds like a seduction target right there. Let's give it a go. Research level in the US has dropped. My country, France, is undertaking military operations in Myanmar. Combat drones, Myanmar. Can do. Sleeve over. And then you can continue hacking the US. You see how important hacking is. You see how important. Ah! And you failed to find anything, so you can just continue doing that. And we've got a double agent. Con has agreed to join our Sigma division. From now on, they'll work as a double agent for us. Excellent. Built up significant erotic correspondence with the head of Covacy's Pharmaceuticals. Give me research. And he's agreed. No, she's agreed. Good. Alright, next up, we need to bring somebody into France to get him out. Actually, she's an exfiltration expert. We can do this. I'm not going to... the sooner I can get this done, the better. Take 2 turns. You go ahead and investigate them. And hopefully nobody snatches this guy in the meantime. Then Maestro is going to investigate their scientists. Turkey is protected, USA is on 0%. However, I need to start hacking France. To lower the alert level there, so that we can successfully do this. I think just 1 level will do, because we do still have the surveillance drone here. And you can continue trying to locate the scientists. France was detected. We are getting extra astronomical research thanks to our double agent. Alright. Do it. Needs information. Turkey's increased, France has gone down. He's having a really... Oh, he was kicked out of Turkey. Interesting. Red alert, they found the trail and are approaching my position. Need to get out of the country now. He's gone. Okay. Right, you... I think one more hack of of France. Although you're technically going to be ready next turn. Although doing an exfiltration does take some time. I think. Probably. Did you get all the information? It's getting hard to click on Germany. There it is. Corruptible, chauvinistic, chaste. She's actually Indian. Now, do we have anyone that's good at bribery? Because these three are all honest, aren't they? Because bribery is definitely the one to use there. So which is honest? That one. Honest. Oh no, he's not. We can send Tiger over there. Which works, because he's home in a turn. So you... Maestro... can go to... Russia. So you fast travel. And we got all the information on them as well. Cool. China's already finished Mentalis. That was quick. Used to boost mental abilities on their scientists. Russia's finished stability. They made loads of money. And Thea's saying that she needs stuff from me. Negotiating an energy agreement with China and would like to have Starkey with us. Expertise and support in the arguments would help us obtain the best possible agreement. We need them with us next week. Okay, this time. Oh, he's refusing to work for me because he's busy with them. Got it. Director, Star Frontier is an influential group that is very interested in the Sigma research in the astrophysics field. Sigma could provide miraculous solutions to the planet's energy and economic problems, and perhaps even take you and I to other worlds. We want to work with you. So how close to that are we? We're certainly getting there. I didn't realise the scientists changed their expertise, because all 3 games I've done now, he's been robotics, but she just switched from finance to astrophysics. Alright, you are going to get him out. Next turn. Oh, because she's pacifist, she can't use weaponry. I see how that works now. You get yourself ingratiated. I had a job for you. Was that in France? That was her, wasn't it? No. It was in Germany. Right, I kind of... I'm going to end turn with you, just for 1 turn. It's fine. Alert level in France has decreased. It's now down to 10%. So it's time to get that scientist out. So let's go and select you. Cons. Affirmative. Alright, here goes the exfiltration, which is another game in itself. Espoir needs to exfiltrate cons from France. She's armed with only a knife. She's got these skills. We do have a spy drone in orbit, which we can use. And we basically need to follow this path to an exit. And that's their alert level. I'm behind a goods warehouse that extends for several kilometers. The briefing didn't mention it. I could go through it, but the door is closed. Is there any way that I can see your traits? That would be really useful. Can you pick the lock? Can't do it. I need to backtrack. So their alertness went up a little bit. And she just moves on. Our surveillance drone indicates that you are nearing a patrol looking for you. Detour to the alternate route we're sending now. I've eluded their patrol, proceeding to the objective. So because we have the satellite in orbit, we were able to avoid that patrol. And that one too, apparently. And we're out. We did it without detection. Senior leadership is pleased with your success. Officially, of course, they have no knowledge of them. I can't prove it, but I know it was you! Your agency is behind this operation. You will regret this, I assure you. And like that, we now have a third scientist. Well, when she gets home. And that is how you exfiltrate people. And usually, it's a hell of a lot harder. That's the difference of destroying their alert status. So if their alert is higher, they have more patrols, there are more obstacles to bypass, their patrols are bigger, and if you really alert them when you're already on the run, like they'll get more and more and more and more people. Like in one thing, I had like 18 people in one patrol chasing me. That's a lot, and Tiger very nearly died in that one. It's only because Tiger is such a good survivalist that he was basically able to get out. Alright, good, well done. So I'm going to say let's go ahead and hack you with the ransomware. And you are going to make contact with her. I still have to do that. Oh yeah. Clicking on you. Zvika, I would like you to bribe her, please. Take 3 days. Fine. You've gained our trust. This is from the British government. If you lose an agent on a mission, the government can release more funds to recruit a replacement. And we're in the United Kingdom. Cons is accompanied by an armed escort at the research centre. We got a technology. With the perfection of hypertensile materials and laser energy transmission, the solar network orbital solar stations can fulfill the Earth's energy needs for centuries to come. Director, solar network is complete. We can keep this technology for ourselves and apply its benefits to our own field operations. However, Star Frontier, an influential group in astrophysics, is pushing for us to deliver the information to them so that they can make exclusive use of it. Any technologies developed would be theirs alone. So, if we retain the technology for our own use, we get the 3 points. We can also give it to Star Frontier and we get 2 points, but we also get a big boost with British government and also with diplomatic status. But the Brits are already pretty happy with us, so I'm going to keep this one for myself. Our plans for the solar network of orbital solar energy stations are nearing completion, and the first orbital stations are now in orbit. Our nation is now entirely energy independent for the foreseeable future, and almost certainly beyond something. Of course, some solar network stations will be retained for the exclusive use of our own Sigma program, taking us off the grid, as it were. Our Sigma research centres will now be much harder to detect and infiltrate by the enemy. So all of my scientists are now undetectable. India, however, completed Panacea. Synthesized the universal drug against cancer. Despite global tension, enemies have done a brilliant job persuading many members of the scientific community to work for them. China has abandoned the race for Sigma technology. Cool. Surrogate Tarnak, the anti-capitalist brigade. We want to destroy the capitalist system that has been the cause of hundreds of millions of deaths for many decades. We'd like your help. If you help us, we'll be generous, but if you betray us, we'll kidnap one of your agents and deliver them to our enemies, where they will be tortured and forced to reveal your most sensitive secrets. We have a mission for you. Comrade, we must infiltrate the financial markets to destabilize them. The Russian Sigma head has access to Wall Street. Investigate them. We're counting on you. Russia, not China. That's fine. Okay, so if we go to our science thing, we can now see that we have 2 astrophysicists working on this. So we're going to absolutely blitz down that tree. This game seems very slick. This game is pretty slick. I mean, there are definitely some outstanding bugs which are problematic, but it's easy enough to get around it. Are the Balkans a clickable region? I don't know. No. Like some areas, the plane does kind of get stuck. I'm not seeing any right now. Maybe that was just a feature of one of the previous games, because usually you can only visit these places unless you get a pop-up like these ones. Oh, it does say the time limit. Okay. Right, well, France still has another target. You're wary of women, so I should probably get Maestro. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to send Maestro to France. Oh well. You may as well start doing some recon in India. Enigma can now be recruited. My relations with Star Frontier have increased, apparently. Ransomware has been installed in the United States. I'll leave it to you to negotiate the decryption key with the local Sigma head. Hello. And we've now got Suba as well. The ransomware allowed us to draw attention of the American cyber security defenses and hack the sensitive information of their leaders. Our aim is to plunge the infidel nations of the Western world into chaos, and you've helped us move towards that. As thanks, we'll send you a file compromising information on the American diplomat. Use it well. Hello, Susan. Our intelligence services have confirmed that you are working with the Caliphate. It's a dangerous alliance, but could you give us the opportunity to approach these individuals and prevent them from causing harm for once and for all? We know they're threatening you and that they'll react as soon as you turn against them. Will you work with us despite this? Yeah, I really don't want to work for the Caliphate. Thanks. Need to locate the leader of the Caliphate of the 11th group, and we need your help to do so. Looking for Gao, who is secretly helping the group. Identify them and we'll perform the interrogation. Counting on you. Okay. So now the Americans are giving me a mission too. I wish they'd polished up Evil Genius. That game was so close to being great, but the jank put me off. Yeah, Evil Genius was a really good game. Might have to play that one again, actually. I'll add that to my list. Oh, I'll put it on my phone list.